Hi, welcome to IABM TV. We are on the show floor here at IBC in Amsterdam, and I'm about to have a nice chat to Rob Adams, the Chief Revenue Officer with TSL. Rob, thank you very much for joining us on IABM TV. I know TSL have been around in the broadcast and AV space for over 40 years. You keep on innovating. What are the changes and updates being unveiled here at IBC?
There are lots of things here new. TSL is a control and monitoring solutions provider. That's really the core of what we do. And under that, there's specialities. So the one thing is control. The second thing is audio monitoring. And the third thing is power and power management. But essentially, it all falls under the control and monitoring description. And yeah, we've got lots of new things to talk about here at the show. The key thing is that we're launching Hummingbird this year, and so there was lots of press around that was embargoed till Thursday. But so that's, you know, your viewers may have seen that. So I've been on the press since last Thursday.
And Hummingbird is all about interoperability, isn't it? So key factor for customers in both broadcast and AV. Tell us more about Hummingbird.
So it's an ecosystem for control and monitoring. And that's made up of either applications or interfaces, which I can sort of expand on a bit, because that sounds quite generic. But ultimately, the customers have got needs, so therefore we talk about what are their application needs rather than a product. So we've always spoken about TSL control, but actually people, the feedback from the market was they wanted it to be called something. So we've generically called it Hummingbird. And then, so that's the news, is that we've got a brand for it, but it's also the basis of new stuff that we're continually bringing to market. So as applications, new applications are required, people come to us and ask us for specific things that we will then develop. That's come about because a lot of the other major manufacturers are no longer doing that NRE type of work. So we are helping to work with standards and APIs and protocols, and that's really our stock in trade. So protocol translation, connecting anything to anything, legacy equipment to new equipment, standard definition stuff to IP, hybrid, and either on premises or in the cloud. So that's a broad bouquet of what we do, but within that there might be specific applications that we can talk to.
So there's obviously huge benefits with that interoperability. Can you sort of crystallize that for us a little bit better?
It's the $64 million question, right? The challenge is that each media company, be they a production company, a broadcast or a corporate, they tend to have their own challenges because they've got legacy equipment. They've got different needs because of the kind of nature of the content and the way they distribute it. And so that's the essence of the problem, is that everybody's got a unique thing that needs to be addressed. And that's where we come in. I know that might sound a bit kind of generic, but that's the truth. And it goes back to my previous question, is that there aren't many people that can do that software integration that the major players are no longer doing. Also, the other major players, they really want to have kind of a glass-to-glass scenario. And we're saying, well, in reality, often customers have got existing equipment. They might want to introduce some new workflows or new technology. Well, how are they going to do that? How is it all going to connect? And so that's where we can come in to enable that. We're either selling directly to the broadcaster or the corporate customer or the AV environment, or we're working with systems integrators who have got, you know, their project, and we'll work with them to make the production workflow happen.
Rob, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. That's about it from us on the show floor at IBC for now. We'll see you next time on IABM TV.